Welcome back to the channel. Your man Snides has Rona again, so we're going to make this short and sweet. I've got a real shoe and I got a fake shoe. I'm going to put them on. You're going to guess which one it is. Then we're going to do an unboxing and we're going to check out the details together. Alright, let's go. Alright, time's up. You'll get the answer later. So we've got the real pair on the left of the screen and we got the fake pair on the right. See how the box is slightly smaller? I have a theory on this, by the way. That apparently if you were to send a pair of shoes overseas from China, it just crosses the margin of a different price point if the box is the same size as authentic, but it's conjecture. Say less on that. So you'll see that the sticker on the fake pair is actually placed better, so you know you can't go off wonky stickers. Let me turn this around. I am struggling today, boys and girls, but I'll get through this video and then back to bed. Oh, what's this wire coming down here, man? It's all gone wrong. Right, you'll see on the real pair that it's all smudged on that stamp, and on the fake pair it is looking crispy. On the real pair as well, there's a QC sticker, so it's gone through a quality check. Someone numbered 42 has done a quality check. Now I've already unboxed these, so ignore the paper looking messy on the real pair. I did an unboxing when they came in the other day. I paid slightly above retail. I spent like $10 US more. They're very slightly over, but they are definitely legit because the fake pair wasn't even available yet. It became available on the 24th. Today is the 28th, so they were shipped out to me pretty quickly. Let's get a pair. We're gonna make a pair here because it makes more sense when we're doing a comparison, so you can put them next to each other, stuff like that. Alright, so pretty obvious which one's going to be the real one, so you can't lose track. The tags, the Poison tags and the Nike tag on the real pair came laced, but like weirdly laced. Don't know if that was done by Poison or by Nike. They didn't fully lace it, they just did it every other lace hole. Don't know what that's about. Alright, looking at the front of the shoe, let's look at those ventilation perforations, the air vents. They look the same. The leather quality looks the same. Toe strap looking the same. Same height, same texture, same leather seems to have been used. Alright, we'll have a look at the medial side here. Now, what I thought they would get wrong is the it's not just a basic black patent leather. It's in fact, it's not a leather. It's a material that has a bit of a sheen to it, but we'll look at that later. Look at the quality of the print. It seems to be very, very similar on those pepperoni slices. Which obviously are a reference to ink on the old comic books, the printing process. But anyway, I digress. Looking at this, the patent leather at the front looks the same. Remarkable, man. 4-foot flex notch, exactly the same width away from the midsole. Unbelievable. They have nailed it first time around. We'll talk about the shininess that I was talking about there on the swoosh. We'll get to that. Nothing's jumping out at me, man. Perhaps a slight difference in height on the collar section, that is beneath the lace flaps, but barely, man. All right, where are we going now? Let's have a look at these tongue tags. Perhaps the slightly wider on the fake pair there on the right. Also, the tongue color is slightly different and the feeling is different. On the real one on the left, It's white on the back, it's cream on the back of the fake pair. On the front, it's got a kind of pinkish reddish hue on the real pair. The fake one is kind of yellowish, very slight. You need them in hand. Looking at the back here, all right, we switched them around, so in case you lost track there, real pair is on the right, and it's a much darker, richer red and print quality on that section of foxing there on the heel balance. Now that shiny black stuff, I don't know what material it is, but they've got it exactly the same, where it has like a sort of like oil slick sort of sheen to it. They got that spot on. There's a section of suede back here we need to check out, and yeah, again, it's the same, man. I'm repeating myself because this is one of those shoes where we're gonna have to go to the black light to really check out the details. Swoosh pointing towards the lace hole, swoosh pointing towards the lace hole. They got the swoosh placement and angle spot on. They really did. That's a tell sometimes on an AJ1. It's a very slight one, but it is a tell. All right, we're gonna head towards the outsole. So just so you know, I'm gonna move this around so it doesn't get confusing. Real pair is now on the left of the screen, fake pair on the right. I know I've been moving them about a bit, but hopefully you kept track. So the real pair on the left, it's got a slightly different hue to it. It also feels a bit stickier. The fidelity is higher on the fake pair. Look, it looks like it's got more grip to it. See there, it's got more definition. The mold has been done carefully. That is interesting, but it does feel better on the real pair. It feels like sticky and tacky. And I will say, I don't know if it applies to these, but on the first Spider-Mans that came out, the fake pair, whilst they got the outsole looking right, very slippery on a like a marble surface or tiles, very slippery. They don't have as much grip. All right, now we're gonna have a look at the glow effect. We're gonna charge it up with the black light, see what's going on here. I want to kind of charge them both equally if I can, so I'm gonna flick between the two of them. I know I hovered a little bit longer on the real pair on the left there, so maybe slightly unfair test, but we'll try a few different methods to try and get this a fair test. I'd say they've both received the same amount. You can see that they've put more of the glow-in-the-dark dust. I'm going to go with dust. The particles, the glow-in-the-dark particles that they've put inside the rubber on these outsoles, because that's how they glow. It's not actually the red, it's the sort of, it's the green stuff they've put in. Excuse me. And I can see that it seems to be more, I don't know, maybe it's more spread out on the fake pair, but it's not holding a charge as much either. It's not glowing as crazily as the real pair, and it reverted back to not glowing pretty quickly. It's not holding on to that. And whilst I'm here, I'm going to do a black light test on the right, on the rest of the upper, because I can see that it's worth doing. See which bits light up more than others. See if there's any guidelines. You see there, it's holding a charge longer. Give it a little blast there. You see it just fades away. Give it a blast here. It lingers, it stays lit up longer. So there's that. But we really are reaching at that point. You know, as always, these legit checks, man, they can be done so much quicker if you just go straight to blacklight. But not always. That's why we do need to go through all of this BS and check everything. So I'll just show you on the real pair here. There will never be guidelines showing on a real pair. You'll never see where they're supposed to stitch or where they're supposed to place a swoosh or something like that. But having said that, neither does this fake pair. I can tell you that the material used for the lining of the shoe is lighting up, so it's more reflective. And check out the Wings logo, which I totally forgot to talk about the Wings logo. They do look very, very similar, but look at the fake pair. It reflects orange. That thing lights up, man. That lights up. You see that? That is glowing. Just the nature of the production, whatever they use to produce that vinyl decal, it does not reflect on the real pair. At the back here, no guidelines, nothing. We're gonna have a look inside the shoe, see what the story is there, see if there's anything. See what the crack is in here. Anything jumping out as different so far? Not really, but I can see the lining is reflecting like bonkers. As is the Nike logo, again glowing orange. It's not on the real pair, but these things they're interchangeable. I'm sure if I got two real ones, you might even see that happening on one and not on the other. So, you know, I should probably go and check the other shoe after this, but I'm going back to bed, to be honest. I'm getting through this review and I'm out here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Like, the lining lights up like bonkers on the real pair, less so, but you'd need both in hand to be able to see that. Everything else pretty much the same on these shoes. So what we'll do now, I will show you which pair at the beginning, which shoe at the beginning was real, which one was fake. Let's see if you got it right. It's not easy on this one. There's some glue stripes there on the fake pair, but you know, that seems to be the case always. Let's have a look here. It's answers time. All right, so I'll take them off and you'll see which one is real. There you go, that makes the pair. So the one on my right foot, left of the screen, is the real one. The one on my left foot, on the right of the screen, is the fake pair. But is there any difference between them? Not really. There you go. Keep it snidey out there.